Looking to buy your favourite football shirt? Check out areyousure.com for discounted prices. Use MGH at checkout for 5% off. What's up guys, MGH here and welcome back to another episode of my top 25 players. Today we've got one of my favourite midfielders in the game. He's Italian and he's a midget. It's Verratti from PSG. My God, I love this guy so much. And I've said this in the past, PSG is my favourite team in FIFA 16 and he is one of the reasons why I absolutely love the midfield, especially with Rabiot, Verratti, Matuidi, Motta. There's some really good players in there. Look at his physical stats. Now, I've already said he's a bit of a midget. He is 5'5", so don't expect 90 strength. But, of course, he's going to have very high balance, agility, and all of that good stuff there. His sprint speed is only 64, but because he's small, he feels a lot faster. He's got 85 ball control, 88 dribbling, 87 long passing, and 90 short passing. But for me, it's all about his long passing. He just picks out balls that you would just never see. That sounds so wrong, but he's just so good at spreading the play, and that's what I think is his strongest aspect of his game. But we'll go into his actual stats here. 22 years old, 84 overall. He's very expensive, you'll see at the end here. 89 potential as well. He's Italian, playing in France, which is pretty cool, just like Motta. He can play CDM, and that's where I like to play him, or maybe just in front of the CDM. So he's a box-to-box midfielder with those work rates, high attacking, high defensive. And look at this as well, 4-star weak foot and 4-star skills. Not too bad at all. 5'5" though, it's the only downside to Verratti. He's pretty goddamn small. He's got the dribbler and the acrobat specialities and the long passer trait. So there you go. He's like a mini Pirlo, if you ask me, although Pirlo isn't exactly tall. But some of the passes Verratti pulls off in-game are absolutely incredible, especially when he puts curve on them. I mean, look at that. The curve on that pass to Ibra was incredibly nice. But there's something about players with the long passing trait that enables them to kind of do some pretty spectacular passes on the outside of their foot, for example, and it goes around defenders instead of just over the top, and it's just beautiful to watch. And I think Verratti has to be, in my opinion, one of the best players in the game for this. And it's pretty funny because the ball is pretty much the size of him, because in game he just looks so small. It's pretty funny. But there you can see his price if you inquire. I do not recommend inquiring for players like Verratti. £53 million is a bit steep. His value before inquiring was about 28 million, so I'm pretty sure if you made an offer, you might get him closer to 35 to 40, but if you inquire, you're going to have to pay big bucks. But is he worth it? I think so. He's fantastic. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Tomorrow, we're getting even closer to that top 10. Make sure you hit that like button if you're enjoying these videos, although they're very short. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here, and don't forget to check out the official store, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.